This is the Conservative Czar, July 14th, 2026. I want to reiterate things I've reiterated in the months past. First, I want to comment on the Iran war. This is a long slog. Um, Trump's going to try to squeeze. I don't think it's going to work. I think he caved in the memo of understanding. I think that was a cave. If they wouldn't agree to that, which was a gift to them, they're not going to agree to anything. So this is a long slog, big negative for Trump politically. I think it's just a guess. It's a guess of everybody. Everybody's guessing the same thing. I'll go along with it. It's bad news politically for Donald Trump, and there's now. Has he got a plan? Yes. Is the plan going to work? It's going to work. It's going to tighten the screws on Iran. There's no question about it. But it's not going to work enough to get a deal that Trump wants, or even the cave deal. You're not even going to get that. You're not even going to get that. But I want to shift totally from, well, it's war to war. I've always maintained, and I still maintain to this day, that the most dangerous place in the world for the existential threat of the United States and a third world war is Ukraine, Russia. And things are escalating. First of all, Russia is winning at the front, slow but sure. And in fact, the gains by Russia have been increasing over the last month. And the danger, why is that a danger? Because Zelensky is going to be forced, and he already is. The drones that are attacking Moscow were made in Europe. And that is the biggest immediate problem. Okay, that's why this thing can unravel at any time. Because Putin is signaling that he's not going to put up with that he is going to attack Europe. It'll begin with a small attack, a couple of factories blown up in Poland and other places, Germany, factories blown up. It'll start like that, but quickly escalate to the point where the Europeans mobilize, in the United States will do the same thing, throw everything to defend Ukraine, and Russia will be tempted to use tactical nuclear weapons against Ukraine and Europe. And this thing can escalate so fast. Now, a lot of it has to do with what the United States does, but every indication is the United States will fall in step with Zelensky. And that's a horrible, horrible place to be. Every single effort to de-escalate this, every single effort has to be made to force Zelensky to surrender on Russian terms. That's the only way out. Otherwise, this is escalating ever so slightly every day. And if European armaments are meant to kill Russians, Russia's going to act. And that escalates the threat of a World War III. I'm telling you, Ukraine, Russia is by far the most dangerous place in the world for the United States. This is the Conservative Czar. See you next time.